Hey, good morning, everybody. It's early morning to LALATE. How are you? The toast is toast and the butter is buttering. I'm here, you're here, and guess what also is here? Your stimulus check. Yes, your stimulus check will land in your bank account as early as today, as Steve Mnuchin late last night confirmed. The stimulus checks were electronically sent out yesterday and will start posting to people's accounts as early as today with potential available funds of $600 per individual in your account today. Don't leave the video to go check your bank account. Just let the video play, please. I need you to watch the video. It's an exciting day, and I'm so glad you joined me. And this is, but you know, after you check the bank account, just bring you back some bacon. This is Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Early Mornings LALATE, and I just have surprises across the board for you, including a stimulus check in your bank account today. Can you imagine? And then I have an additional stimulus bill coming up today, and I've just a lot of stuff going on. Oh, and some other money? Yeah, I have surprise money across the board. If you've not subscribed, please do, because this is now a 24-hour news channel with programming around the clock from 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. If you missed overnight's LALATE, it debuted a new show again, a new episode of EIDL every morning at 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then PUA, which is at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. A new show was posted. If you missed it, you can see them on the channel. They're now archived. It's really important to watch those shows because EIDL is coming back, and I'm gonna have some surprises for you. Your eyes are gonna pop when you hear some of my surprises throughout the next few days about EIDL. I have some big stuff. And then PUA, of course, is coming back with FPUC, so you need to watch those. Also, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. Also, like this video. Over there is an instant premiere, and as an instant premiere, you can chat along with your profile buddies while this video is premiering and just interact and say, hey, did you get the check? Did you get the check? Did you get the check? The toast is toast and the butter is buttering, and that stimulus check is landing, darling. And with that, there's so much development across the board. If you see any scammers in the comments that are posting things about Bitcoin or WhatsApp, just report them and block them because they love the overnight shows. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news is the stimulus check landing in your bank account. Out of nowhere, faster than we were ever told, fast, not 10 days, not 10 days after bill, 24 hours after pressing the send button, people will start receiving $600 stimulus checks in their account today. How's it going to happen? When is it going to happen? How much are you going to get? What about the $2,000? All those questions will be answered in this video starting right now. There's so much development across the board. In this video, I'm going to go over the actual check. On the video after this, I'm going to go over what's happening with the $2,000 check bill, which is not law yet, it's a bill. And then as I have additional time in the two videos, I'll go over what else you're going to be getting financially in your pocket the next couple days. So much developing stuff. So the $600 stimulus check will post to your account today, either as a pending or as an available funds deposit from the United States Treasury. Steve Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary to Donald Trump, last night confirmed that the payments were sent out electronically by IRS earlier in the day and would land in people's accounts in one day. Now, the sheer magnitude of that statement is overwhelming. Basically, that IRS has updated its computers that they can send out hundreds and hundreds of millions of checks electronically, and they can all land within 24 hours. He's not saying they're going to roll progressively. You know, we're going to send 20, and the next day we're going to send 20 more. No, he's saying they're all processed electronically in one day. So these are some major computers that they're sending this stuff from. So on your side, when would it electronically post? Direct deposits that are sent earlier on the day before would post the next day as either a pending or an available funds amount. You'll either show it in the pending line of your account when you sign in or in the available funds. Sometimes electronic deposits don't post until maybe like 10 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock. Sometimes they're actually delayed for a few hours. So if you don't see it at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, you may see it a few hours later. Understand that as well. Um, this is just exciting. Now, if you're a married couple, you will see $1,200. If you are a parent, if you're a family of four, you will see 600 times four, $2,400. If you have changed your bank account, then it's going to fail, and then they're going to send you a paper check. When are the paper check people getting the check? They are getting their paper checks by the end of this week. Just insane. It's incredible. Oh my goodness. Now, I have to give you some negative news, which I've been reporting since July. I told you it's going to happen. The answer is a no for everything. I just had a baby. No. Can the baby? No. I just got married, and the husband? No. The answer is absolutely no. I told you this literally was going to be a blink of the eye, and this goes back to the donut guy on this channel in July. The donut guy says, "Just tell me when it lands on my bank account." I said, "Donut guy, the IRS doesn't know where you are. You're not going to get zip because just tell me when it lands on your bank account." So donut guys may not get stimulus checks because IRS may not know where that donut guy is. If you're on SSI and SSDI and Social Security railroad benefits and are not an adult dependent, you're getting a stimulus check. Remember the bill. This is based upon the stimulus bill that the president signed on Sunday, this last Sunday in Mar-a-Lago, just a few days ago. Adult dependents do not get a stimulus check under that bill. $600 for children, parents, each $600, up to a family of four. If there's a head of household, the head of household gets the check for everyone. I think that's sort of obvious, but I always want to make that clear to everyone. This is insane. As I had told you, this sending of the stimulus check is not being held up by what's going on with the $2,000 stimulus check bills, which are not laws, bills. And thank God it's not. So this came faster than anyone saw. What's really good news is that this is now suggesting that perhaps a lot of the routing times for things that are coming from the federal government to somewhere are much faster than we thought. I had always said to you stuff like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months. Suddenly the fact that that the government has the ability to process things electronically this fast is insanely great news. Wow, boy. Now, what else would land in your bank account, or what else would you see next? SNAP benefits would be the next thing you would potentially see. The 15% increase in SNAP benefits under the second stimulus package. Going over all the things from Sunday's law that the president signed. What would you see next? SNAP, the 15% would you see next? Another round of direct payments to farmers and ranchers. I believe that will be an EIDL grant, and I think you'll have to apply for it the first week of January. I don't think it'll be automatic, and I don't think it'll come as a stimulus check, but it's really needed relief for you. Then EIDL will reopen, and that will be for low-income communities. That should reopen the next few days. It may not open until after January 1st. PUA, FPUC, and UI will go back to active. So if you went inactive, you will be put back to active. But I expect the payment on those to be delayed. I've been reporting that a lot. I expect this week, first week of January and second week of January, your unemployment benefits to be delayed, to not come on time. So I expect them at least middle of January. The eviction moratorium, of course, extended, so that's live right now. It will stay in place until late January. So much other stuff. The broadband, the money for child care, and the money for rent may now actually come faster than I had actually predicted. I had always said that those three items may take a month, 2 months. Maybe they can come out faster than that. If you are a low-income family, $49,000 or less, you can get free rent, free broadband, and free child care. How, where, and when, they're not live yet. These things are going to roll out very, very quickly. There's a reason you subscribe to this channel, because I'm literally going to be telling people, apply here, apply there, apply. There's going to be applications all over the place. It's literally going to be all over the place. The reason I'm making this recording is you know what is for you, what you can get. I can get broadband. Okay, I'm making a mental note. I can go get that free broadband. Broadband is free internet, by the way. Lord, it's just a lot of stuff. Then the PPP will open in the next few days. I will explain to you how to get PPP, which turns into a grant. And there's just so much exciting stuff in here. Always along the way, people ask me, is this now, or when is this now? That is generally a question about third stimulus check and third stimulus package. Third stimulus items are the SSI, SSDI, $2,400, the hazard pay, the multiple stimulus checks, the FPUC retro at $600 a week, the CDC grant, the remainder of your $10,000 EIDL grant, the new EIDL grants, all those, the CDC grant, the Lifeline grant, all those big things are third stimulus check and third stimulus package in January. Boy, this is just also shocking and jaw-breaking. Now, the fact that the stimulus check will be landing in your bank account starting today has an implication for something else, which I want to go over, which is really, really, really important. As I just said to you, your UI, PUA, FPUC first week of January, this week of December, and the second week of January are all going to get delayed. So that first week of January, you may be in a financial bind and not seeing enough cash coming in from stuff like unemployment to pay bills. This stimulus check you get in, don't spend it if you can't, if you don't have to. Don't spend the check, because that first and second week of January may be very tight. I had been reporting yesterday and the day before that this stimulus check was going to arrive the first week of January, which I said, okay, it's going to buffer it a little bit off because it's $600. But now that it's coming 2 weeks earlier, don't go use all the money, because that first week of January is going to be really, really tight. It's only going to be it's not going to be tight if you have extended benefits in your state where you are still active. Your UI or PUA account is still active. How do you switch your account from inactive to active? That's what your state's going to do. Nothing I can teach you about that. All I can say is go to your state's unemployment website daily. They're going to switch you from active to inactive, from inactive to active at some point. And they may ask you to do something. If they have an alert on their website to get email alerts, a text alerts, sign up for those so you get that messaging. I want you to certify for benefits as fast as possible. FPUC, you don't have to do anything. It goes automatically on top of your UI or automatically on top of your PUA. It's as simple as that. So you see how things are just rolling out so quickly. For those of you who have been listening and say, wait a second, so does that mean that child I just had is not going to get a $600 stimulus check ever? No, it's just for now. When they do the fix-up, when they do the cleanup, it may be a few months from now. They don't roll these things out very fast, the fix-ups. So all the surprises, all the changes and twists and turns are going to get fixed shortly thereafter. There's so much else that there's so much else that I always used to cover in July on the routing and the receipt of the check, which will impact things today as well. So if you are on SSI and SSDI, but someone receives your funds for you, your monthly benefits, they will get your stimulus check. So for example, if you have a payee who receives your monthly SSI and SSDI and it goes into their bank account, they will be getting your stimulus check. The obvious answers to the obvious questions. You are married and you're now separated, and the husband has control over the bank account and you don't. He will get the check for both of you. Yeah, those type of situations are very sort of obvious. I have to deal with, bad situations, and that's a bad situation. How about if you're in prison? Yeah, prison inmates would get a stimulus check. What if the person died? I think if the IRS does not know the person's dead, they're going to send it to the house at which that person lives. So the surviving spouse, if they're an executor of the estate or something, it would be their check, provided they follow the local rules and all that. So many developments, my goodness. And we're not even up to the $2,000 stimulus check twists and turns. Those hit yesterday. If you've not subscribed, please do. I mean, yesterday was just insane. There was stuff breaking every 2 hours. And I fully expect between now and Friday, you are going to see fireworks around the clock. You're going to see major developments every 2 hours. So make sure you subscribe, because there are going to be moments where I'm just going to be dumbfounded. You saw yesterday on Afternoon Check, I had to change the title of the video, which was taped after the announcement from Mnuchin. That's how things are hitting so fast. Meantime, coming up at 6:30 after this video in about 15 minutes is the continuation. I'll have big developments on what's happening on the $2,000 stimulus check bill. That's a bill to fix the check that you're about to get and give you more. just keeps on coming. As what a great day it's going to be. As always, go find, shout, subscribe. Also like this video. Stay informed, stay smiling, keep on trucking along. I'm not going anywhere. You stay here, and see you in a few minutes on the continuation of Early Mornings LALATE.